you're gonna get unchopped with me. The lightener and developer I use, trigger warning, job discussion. Okay. The one time that I ever went to a salon, I'm actually gonna cut like a decent amount off. Look at my Kira dog, I'm going to jail. Good morning, my secret admirer. He says good morning too. It's still morning, for once. I've been hard at work editing the video that I've been filming for the past 2 days. I just have to stop and do what I need to do today. Can I just say, every time I start filming anything, Misha gets his bone and he just gnaws away. We're definitely gonna do my hair today. That's like on my agenda, basically. And the earlier I start that, the better my life will be. This is like between 6 or 7 weeks of regrowth. I normally don't let it get this bad, but I have been bleaching my hair for so many years now that I kind of just go intuitively based on my schedule. I'm going to a concert on Monday and I have a couple of auditions through my modeling agency that are due this weekend, so it's a good day to just do this. So I'm gonna show you guys how that works, and you're gonna get unchopped with me. We're gonna get chopping. I kind of want to make the thumbnail ridiculous on purpose. I feel like I don't have to try that hard. Like, I look crazy right now. If you guys watched the video before this, I made that yesterday and the day before. I wasn't washing my hair because I knew this was coming up, because I'm a mastermind. So step one, I guess, of my trade secrets on how to be blonde is to not wash your hair before you bleach it. That is common knowledge. I feel like you would have found that by now, but it just kind of protects your scalp from the chemical burns. It makes it so much easier. Like, if you wash your hair before you bleach it, you're gonna be so itchy. I gotta grab Misha's bone because he dropped it. I'll see you in a minute. Call me a SpongeBob episode transition the way it's 4 hours later. I had some stuff to do. I'm mostly just annoyed because the stuff in question was like, I have to vacuum the floor and I have to set everything up a certain way, and like, girl, I'm bored, let's go to therapy. No, I'm cutting my bangs. Can I just say Diet Coke solos every other soda? I have to change my shirt, hold on. This shirt, by the way, this shirt is from Fiend. This shirt is from Fiend. Fiend, I miss you. Let's just say I like Fiend more than a friend. Let me also take my hair out of the braid that I sleep in. I feel like everyone does this stuff differently, but like, I'm a 4-quadrant truther, so I just separate with my brush and then, yeah, I'm gonna show you guys. I'll show you, don't freak out. Oh, I also have these mirrors set up, like, I just put a mirror in front of me and then a mirror behind me. I have to like bend over because the mirror is too short. It's fucking 100 degrees up here. Sorry, I want my videos to have good vibes. Anybody make any happy memories lately? So we got 2 sections. Now we're gonna do 3 and 4. I go like kind of right behind my ear. So I take my back sections and I just clip them up. I like to use clips in this process. I do not use hair ties. Like, if you take a hair tie out with a bunch of bleach on your head, you're probably gonna spread your bleach around, break your hair. We're trying not to break our hair. And again, I just twist it up into a clip. Kind of big ass clip. It'll work. Okay, this is I have, hold on. Okay. This is the lightener and developer I use. I just find that it's worth spending the money on hair products. I think you really do pay for quality with that. This stuff is like a powder. It looks like this. And this is like a liquid. This activates the bleach. It's called developer or peroxide. And this is like the amount of peroxide active in it, I think. I don't know, I didn't go to hair school. Developer goes down to like, what does it go down to now? I feel like they make new numbers sometimes for this shit. Typically it's 10, 20, 30, and then you can get below 10. I don't know, they invented like 40 volume. Will catch your head on fire, but people use it, so I just think 10, 20, 30, they're the big 3 for a reason. 10 will activate most hair dyes or toners, and it'll open your hair cuticle to deposit the tone or the color. And it'll also activate bleach, but like not as effectively. 20 is perfect for activating bleach for like a higher lift. It's a little intense to put in your dye. Some people do it, I wouldn't really do it. I pretty much only use 10 for my toner and 20 for my lightener or bleach. My natural hair is quite dark, but 20 works fine. I don't really lift my hair up to platinum these days. I just kind of grew out of it. I pretty much, I do like, it's like a 30-minute application and then I leave it on for 30 minutes and it's the blonde that I want. I just start with a couple scoops of this stuff and then I do like a 1-to-1 ratio. To me, 1-to-1 is perfect. Some people do like a 1 to 1.5 or a 1 to 2. If there's too much developer, then you'll run the risk of it spreading around onto hair that you don't want it to be touching. I prefer banding over overlapping my hair. I will take that any day. Overlapping my hair and breaking it all off is like the #1 thing I'm avoiding when I do my hair, because you can always go and touch up that band with like the 10 volume developer and bleach. Like I said, the really gentle lift. The best way to avoid banding in your hair altogether is just to bleach every 4 to 6 weeks and not every 8 weeks like I do sometimes. Oh, banding. So banding is when the longer your roots are, the more variation potential you're gonna have for the color, because the closer you're processing to your scalp and the heat of your brain, the higher the lift is gonna be, the faster the lift is gonna be, and then the further away it gets, it's not gonna go as light. You can try to mitigate that with like wearing like a plastic hair covering over top to like incubate your hair, but it's never that deep for me really, so I'll just take the band sometimes. I'm one of those just awful people that puts toner over top of a band. Who's stopping me? Speaking of, I had horrible banding one time. The one time that I ever went to a salon, because I had the money at the time and I was like, I'm gonna feel like such an accomplished adult if I go get my hair done professionally like everybody else in the world, and I left with literally the worst hair I've ever had. Honestly, that's why I won't do hair for people that aren't my friends and family, because I just know I would be fucking people up. Because that's how it goes some days. You can be the best of the best and some days you just shit the bed, you know? Yeah, I felt bad. I ended up going back and she fixed it for me, but it was definitely a sign to just trust myself. So usually I'll time it, and it's really important to consider the minute that the lightener goes on your head so that you know how long it's been cooking there. Okay.
I can't believe that meme didn't already exist.
Let's try to be done by like 4:50. This sucks without my glasses. So as you can see, I really try to avoid the overlap. You could probably go a little closer than I do, but I just like, I don't even take my chances with it. I usually go around in the end and I'll close that gap. My advice for if you're gonna do your hair at home like this is to always err on the side of caution. People that know me know that I'm just kind of like that. Like that's just like a virtue of my personality, but with hair it's like, you really can't take mistakes back sometimes when it comes to bleach. So yeah, that's my advice. If you get a little overlap, which happens literally all the time, it happens with these little baby hairs that I have around my face, I'll just kind of like rub it off with my hands. And since I do use a wider brush for the little areas, I'll use like the corner part of my brush like this and not that whole, you know, because that would just be crazy. That would be crazy. And then this is where I look in the mirror behind me and get the back of my ear kind of. Yeah, so as I was saying earlier, you can see that the part closest to my brain is lifting already to blonde. It's the reason why you don't want to have regrowth over an inch at the very most. If you do, like if you're talking like 4 to 6 inches of regrowth, which people have, it's not uncommon. In that case, you could kind of just put bleach on all of the regrowth except for the very, 1/4 inch next to the brain. Then you can go around at the end and then put all the lightener on. Watch a tutorial for that one, alright? Because I'm not explaining it the best that I can. I also go maybe like right next to the part and get the next one. I make sure it's kind of a thin section. This was like 4:30 right now. I would say like 1/3 of the way done. But I've also been talking and teaching. Did I mention I didn't go to hair school? Please, if you're gonna take anything away from this, it's that I am not qualified to teach. Oh my god, it is so hot up here. Okay, really quick halfway point. I leave my hairline for the very last 10 minutes of processing because the hair is sensitive there, okay? I don't know how to explain that. And then I kind of just speed run the back. You have to do it in a mirror, so it's like there's like inverted controls for the back, and you get used to it. So don't be scared. Oh my god, I can't see. Okay, it's 4:53. Hold little behind schedule by like 3 minutes. It is probably literally 100 degrees in here, so it's gonna lift fast. But because of that, usually I would just go, I don't know, check my phone or something for like 10 minutes, but I'm gonna skip that and just put the lightener around my hairline. Basically, we'll lift up in the back and just go all around my neck and then go all around my face. I think 10 minutes after that, I will examine all of my scalp area, brain area, and see if there's any super dark spots. Again, I do like the little corner and then just kind of brush into it and the little BB hairs. Back at my first job, I was a server. Sorry, trigger warning, job discussion. I used to straighten my hair every day, which is like delusional. I was telling one of the girls about how my hair isn't naturally straight, and she was like, yeah, I could tell your baby hairs give it away. And I was like, oh, they do. Because no matter what, even if you manage to get them straight somehow, I don't know, maybe with like a fucking blowtorch, they curl up within like the hour. That's kind of why I like having bangs, because if I do want to like blow out my hair, which I never really do these days, the bangs will cover like all the little, like, it just looks like you go like this all around my face, which is so cute. Aw, so cute. But it just messes up the vibe if you're trying to have like a sleek blowout. Speaking of, I might style my hair like that to cut it, because I'm a firm believer that a haircut should be able to look right if it's straightened, because you can hide a fucked up haircut with texture. It's so crazy to me how I can do this and without fail, every time I get out of the shower, there's still like dark hair around my hairline. I don't know how it gets there. Like I rub it in and everything. I do everything I can. Anyways, that's why we have bangs. Am I the only one who's not bothered by having like hair around my neck on my hairline? Like to me, I just feel like that makes your hair look kind of filled out and healthy. I typically don't like to just let my hair down when there's bleach on my neck. I'll just take like a clip and it looks insane. Like I don't want to clip my scalp, but I also don't want the hair to just lie down on the bleach. Ow, too much tension. It's like not, I don't know. I think I'll let it sit for like 15 minutes. When I was platinum, I would do like all of this and I would let the bleach sit for an hour. I don't know how I had hair, but it was light, so maybe that's the secret, is just to just let it sit for the whole day if you have to. It's between you and God at that point if you have hair afterwards. If you're pure of heart, it'll be fine. So yeah, bye. I'm back. I only shampooed my hair, no conditioner. If you're gonna be toning your hair after your shower, you really don't want to have anything in the cuticle, like conditioner or a hair mask or anything, because the toner won't like penetrate it as well. My hair is also like 40% dry right now. It's like slightly in between. It's like slightly in between. It goes against every basic principle I have to put this same shirt back on out of the shower, but I only have to wear it for a little while. So we have a problem. I kind of expected this. I don't know why I didn't check, but I don't have my normal choice of toner. I have just a mix of different ones. So I think we're gonna make it work, because we're trying to get unchopped, guys. So like, this might not mean anything to some of you, but this is my old Wella T18. I mean, this is like from the Bible at this point. And I have the 050 additive. Like I said earlier, I don't like putting 20 volume on the body of my hair, but I only have about this much 10 left. I think I'm gonna do T18 and 10 on my regrowth, because it's not the lightest, but it's light enough for it. And then 20 and just this pigment on the rest of my hair, because it's not gonna be on there for that long. I forgot this is gonna smell like green cloud with flies aura. I'm gonna mix this in the bathroom, I'll come back. Alright, I put the first toner on all of the regrowth that we just lifted. Honestly, this is not looking like it's processing. Sometimes these toners just sit too long and they lose efficacy, but this right here is like an additive for like cold pigment, like violet pigment. So it's not really like a color, like a blonde color. It's just like John Violet. I actually used this stuff one time to make all of my hair gray when I was like 18. Back when I was working that server job, my boss was so pissed at me though, because I kept trying to dye my hair like pink or, you know, regular self-expression from a teenager. And he literally acted like he was gonna like strap me to a chair and blow me to smithereens over it all the time. And so I just came in with gray hair once and I was like, this is a natural color, man. I don't know what you're talking about. It happened in Tokyo Ghoul. It fades back to blonde in like literally 3 washes though, so not that deep. With toner, I don't go anywhere near the ends of my hair. It just, they don't need it. They can be toned with purple shampoo for all I care. My hair is actually the longest it's ever been. I think it's because I just don't ever straighten it these days, which is kind of a no-brainer. I've also, like, all my life, I sleep with my hair just loose at night and then I would get up and brush it out and it would just talk about being blown to smithereens. I didn't even realize that that was so bad to do, but because it has, you know, texture to it, like the tangles I'm brushing out are much more violent. I'll insert a picture of like the difference within the past like year or whatever. I don't really cut it a lot. I did do like the big chop back in like 2021, but since then I kind of just have left it alone. I did cut layers into it at the end of 2024, and that was like the best decision I ever made. I don't know why I didn't do that sooner. So we're gonna refresh that cut tonight. I really want to do it tomorrow. I'm so tired. I'm like a level 7 tired right now. Pretty dangerous. I'm gonna try and power through it for you, my secret admirer. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. I changed my mind. We're gonna just cut my hair tomorrow and style it tomorrow. That way I have a whole day with fresh hair instead of doing all of that just to go to sleep. Because I'm an adult, I have priorities, guys. But I did want to come back and show you the final steps of that part of the routine where you're rinsing the stuff out. I shampoo again. Okay, hold on. I have to get the shampoo. Okay. I shampoo with this. And yeah, maybe it's overkill to do purple shampoo right after toner, but like in my mind, if there's any brassiness left to annihilate, I'm doing it with this. And then I don't use conditioner. And it feels like senseless abuse. And my hair is so dry and crying and screaming and crying. But remember what I said earlier about how using like a dye or a toner after washing and conditioning your hair, the conditioner is like sitting in your hair cuticle and then the dye or toner, it can't penetrate it. That's kind of like what this like advisory warning is on K18, which is my next step. It says like, it just says, do not condition in bold print, but it doesn't explain why. That's why. This stuff is fine. I mean, I don't know if it does anything for me. I will say my hair feels really great after I use it, but that could also be the ammonia in the toner that I use before I use this. So I don't know. I just do like 3 pumps of it. I don't like saying that word. And then doing this is like actually recommended by these people because it takes the product a lot further. So like you just kind of go like this all over your hair. It definitely repairs breakage is the claim. And again, I don't know. I don't use it that often, but I do remember to use it every time I refresh the blonde. If you don't really know me, I've been bleaching my hair for like 12 years, 13 years. Going on 14 years? I have no idea what I'm supposed to look like. Probably just this, but like dark hair. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good news, everybody. I am incredibly pressed for time, but a promise is a promise, so this is how I cut my hair. I would do a blowout and do that whole thing, but I don't have time, and also my hair is pissed at me. So, another product recommendation, the Trader Joe's hair serum. This shit is amazing. I use it when my hair is like kind of damp. Misha, hi. I swear he hears me start talking as soon as the camera's on and he just starts running around the house. This is the only haircutting video with bloodthirsty monster background sounds. So now that it's all detangled, I can take a finer tooth comb. This top of it broke off, okay? Just get that out of the way. I go to the ends and every few months I'll just trim a little bit just to get all this like more even. If you cut evenly here, then the back will be a U shape. And then I carefully go down and trim this a little shorter. It's just kind of like maintenance, getting like, if there's any damage to the ends in my layers, like it just cuts the split ends. I actually want to go a little bit shorter on my bangs because they've just been like literally down to my mouth and I feel like I miss them. I'm actually gonna cut like a decent amount off. Just to start, and then smaller section like right in the middle here. Again, this is just kind of mapping the bangs. We're gonna blend all this out so it's not like so blunt. I'm actually gonna take some thinning shears and then go in a little more. And honestly, my bangs could be so much shorter, I just don't feel like it today. I just do like a scene haircut. That's why I don't have a lot of direction, because I don't give a fuck. Like, so as you guys can see, this is literally crazy, but like I kind of do defined steps down. Okay, I'm running late. I have to go. I'll be back. So it's been a couple of days since we started, which is stressing me out for no reason. I'm just gonna do a fit check and then call it a video. Fit check for tonight. Okay, this as a Misa cosplay is honestly fire. Look at my Kira dog, I'm going to jail. This top is vintage Royal Bones. This is like a thrifted skirt. It actually goes like all the way up to here. These belts, I always find my belts at the bins, so they don't have brands. Some tall socks, and then I made these out of like this fishnet shirt, just like in a rush today because I wanted something also up here. And then this is just my, I think this is the Ella bag. And then this necklace my brother got for me. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. If you have any questions, leave them below. I might answer. I probably will. And bye.